Hey, what's up, guys? It's been a long time since I've done an update. Just been real busy with work and work. But I have actually had some pretty crazy stuff happen lately. Like, I went like years without having any issues or anything like that. And man, I got some things to show y'all because I don't know what happened. I'm just gonna take you through it and take you through it and show you everything I got going on. Let's go ahead and start with the tank. So you can see the water level is low right now. The main reason I did that is there's two main reasons. One, I put medication in there, so when being a 6 foot long 125 gallon tank, that is a lot of money to medicate that tank. And currently all of my tanks that I have are occupied, so not too much I could do about that. But I noticed that I also put a bubbler in there, but I noticed it seemed like they were all up at the top when the water was full, like they couldn't breathe well. So I put that little air bubbler thing in there. I moved some stuff around. I put my Green Terror from the 75 gallon in here because he was biting everybody, and I don't know if it was my water quality or what, but you're about to see what happened in the other tank that he was in, and it was pretty much devastating. But my biggest concern, everybody in here seems fine except for my big Tiger Oscar, the black one. But he definitely looks better now. I put General Cure in there, put all new filter stuff in, everything in the filter, like I said, I put that medication in there, took that away. And he seems to be doing better. But he's just sitting at the bottom. Sorry about the glass, guys. He's just been sitting at the bottom, and then sometimes he'll just be sitting there, and then he'll swirl in circles. Just start doing a circle. If you know what that is, let me know, because I don't know. Like, I've never seen that. If you look up, Oscar weird behavior, you'll see Oscar laying at the bottom of the tank, and that's definitely what he's done. Or she, I don't know what they have spawned before, but it was not successful. My Jaguars have spawned several times, but ever since they did it that one time in this tank, the Oscars do not allow it anymore. This is my gorgeous Jack, and I just love these Gold Song Green Terrors. I have another one I'll show you in my other tank, but I may be going a different direction because of what ended up happening. So anyways, everything's the same in here except for I added the Green Terror. Then we will go over here, this tank, and it's cloudy because it's being medicated. I have a female, I believe it's a female Jack, but I had a female Jack, a male Jack. I had 4 electric blue Texas cichlids. 2 of them died. One died, it was floating at the top, it looked like it was decaying, and I didn't really think a whole lot about it. I just figured it got stressed. Then within a week, the other one died, another one died, and it was like, the smallest one, as soon as the smallest one would die, they would pick on the next smallest one. Well, anyways, I guess the Green Terror biting at everybody, I don't know if it was my water quality, I don't know, but that's what was causing them to die. They were getting some kind of bacterial infection. I started putting Melaflex, Melafix and Primafix in, and treats bacterial infections, treats fungal infections. And I'm hoping he comes out. I hope he's not dead. The other Jack Dempsey, where's he at? Where is he? I hope he's not dead. But one day I just noticed that his fin looked gray, like that decaying look, like the fish that died. And I took the green terror out, and then the very next day, his tail was pretty much gone. But you could see that the damage had stopped, basically, for me cleaning the tank and putting that antibacterial stuff in there. It pretty much stopped that. Where is he? I do not see him. Where is he? That's the female, I believe. Well, I think female. Where is he? Doesn't help that the water clarity is terrible. Man, I hope he's not dead. But yeah, his tail is basically gone. I wanted you guys to see. His tail is basically gone, but I figured he would survive. But anyways, my plan was, I'm not just gonna have this big 75-gallon tank for, let me see if I can find him. Oh, there he is. See his tail, which is basically non-existent. Come out, buddy. Show me your tail. But I do. Okay, sorry about that. My camera cut out. Apparently, my storage space was maxed out. So, anyways, he looks fine. I believe he'll make it, and once he's healed up and everything, I'll figure out what to do. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end up making this a African cichlid tank and kind of, you know, give it that saltwater look. I think it'll be nice. And over here I put the two larger electric blue Texas in here. I don't know if you would call it electric blue green Texas or just electric blue Texas. I don't know. But they are gorgeous. That's the lemon, African cichlid. That's my green terror, but not the gold Psalm. There is an assorted African cichlid. He's real pretty, or she. And of course, my flower horn, my magma flower horn. Beautiful. Whenever I put medication in, it always messes with him. He gets these, like, well, see that on his head? He starts looking bad. I've pretty much just come to the conclusion that he has that virus. I can't remember what it's called, but I've done everything you can do. I mean, I've spent so much money on medications and the best medications you can get, and pretty much no success. But it's fine whenever I don't use medication. But yeah, anyways, so that's that tank. And like I said, I'll probably, and this tank was ridiculous with algae, and I threw this guy this big pleco in here, and it literally cleaned it within 24 hours, and it was disgusting. I'll show you this tank. This is also pretty cool. You remember, if you watch my channel, which I know the tank's really dirty, and it's because of the food that we feed them, but there's got to be over 100 babies in here. And I don't want to, like, I know that they're healthy, you know, they're in a good condition, good environment, good water quality. I mean, algae doesn't hurt anything, it just looks bad. But I mean, so I kind of want to use them as feeder fish, but if I can get, I want them to get just a little bigger so they get a little more color, and then, you know, hopefully be able to make a deal with that guy that I deal with over in Greensboro at Friendly Pet Store. So, and basically just get store credit for all these babies. That way they go to good homes, hopefully, instead of just being live fish food. I mean, I may take some and put them in there. I'm sure people probably frown upon that, but you know, it's the circle of life. I mean, it's just the way it is. And I had to put them in this tank because the 40-gallon I had, this is a very temporary setting. This was kind of like my quarantine tank, which is why I couldn't put my Oscar in there, because the 40-gallon tank I had just out of nowhere just cracked somewhere, don't know where, and was leaking like crazy. And thank God I caught it. There was water all over the floor, all the way to the door. It was awful. And then in this tank, this 40-gallon, got my Electric Blues. They're gorgeous. The tank is dirty. I'm so sorry about that. That's another reason I really wanted to get the tanks clean before I did a video, and I just haven't got around to it. Like, I've done the water changes and stuff like that, but I just haven't really deep cleaned the tanks. But the Electric Blues, they're gorgeous. They're doing good. The thing that scares me about them is I feel like they are like, you know, everyone says that they don't last long. I think the biggest thing is that they don't handle stress well. So I think, and they're always scared. I need to move them. I want to move them out in the front of the room. I mean, even I'd hate to do it, to put just 2 fish in this 75-gallon, but I feel like they need to be out in the open more, because they're so sketchy. I come up and I'll put my finger on the tank and they'll run off. They'll just go darting off. But anyways, other than that, like, they're doing good. Look how pretty. It's just gorgeous. And once again, I'm so sorry for the quality. But anyways, that's pretty much what I got going on. Yeah. Everything's good other than that. So I did lose two of the Electric Blue Texas, and I had an Mbuna that was the blue with the black stripe. They also have them in yellow with the black stripe, not like that, not vertical stripes, but horizontal, with a horizontal stripe. But anyways, it was just a really aggressive fish, nipping at everybody. It was just, so I put him in here because I figured he could survive, because I've had one in here before. He ended up dead after about a week. I don't know what happened. I really don't. But yeah, man, if you guys know why my Oscar is just sitting at the bottom and then doing those, just like every once in a while, he's not doing it now. I'm thinking he's getting better since I put the medicine in and also oxygenating the water. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier, of the 2 main reasons I have the water low. But yeah, so Jaguars, everybody's getting big. Yeah, he definitely looks better now, but he hasn't eaten at least 3 days, so I guess we'll see. I'll feed him later and we'll see what happens. But I'll get these tanks cleaned up. I've got the active carbon out of here and everything, all the tanks, so that kind of makes them cloudy. But got to keep them healthy, and then I'll definitely get some more videos for you, and really appreciate it if you'd give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and comment below if you guys want to see something, whatever. You have any suggestions, whatever, I don't care. I really appreciate every one of y'all that is subscribed and like my videos. I have 55 subscribers now. I know that's nothing, but I mean, you got to start somewhere, and I do it just for fun as a hobby. But you know, if it helps anybody, you know, if it can help somebody, or you know, somebody enjoys the content, then hey, I'm all about it, you know. Keep it rolling. So yeah, anyways, I would surely appreciate the subscriptions, thumbs up, and stay grinding, guys.